In this video, I will take you through a warm-up primarily for the upper body. In this warm-up, we will warm up the whole body, but just with an emphasis on the chest and arms. All you'll need is a resistance band and a wall. Let's get started. We're gonna start on all fours, making sure that your wrists are directly below your shoulders and your knees are directly below your hips. You're gonna bring the left hand behind the head, and then I'm gonna rotate behind the right elbow as I keep that right arm straight. Then I'm gonna rotate up, lifting that elbow all the way up to the ceiling. And again, I'm rotating under. Keep your core engaged and your hips are staying still. So make sure your hips are not rotating and they're staying directly over the knees. Good, we're gonna do 3 more on this side. Twisting as much as you can, opening up the back, going nice and slow. And last one on this side. Go ahead and bring the left hand back to the floor, and we'll do the same thing with the right arm behind the head. So we're gonna rotate behind the left arm, keep that left arm straight, open all the way up to the ceiling. Good, keep pressing your belly button to your spine, beginning to get some core engagement. Make sure the hips are still staying still above the knees. And one more. Good. Bring the right hand back to the ground. From here, we're going to extend the left arm and the right leg. The right leg is just going to lift a couple of inches off the ground so that you maintain a flat spine. Go ahead and lower that arm and leg, and then we'll do the opposite. And we'll switch again. Imagine someone is pulling you apart from the fingers and toes, letting your spine lengthen and keeping a nice flat back. You want to keep that core engaged. Good, making sure you're breathing, still reaching with the fingers and toes. We're going to do 2 more times per side. Your neck stays neutral. Make sure it's not arching up or bending down towards the ground. You want to keep the neck as an extension of the spine. Good, and last time. Great. Go ahead and bring yourself into a full plank on your hands. We're going to start with a nice solid hold here. So your shoulders are going to be right over the wrists. We're engaging the quads and the glutes, and your hips should be in line with the shoulders. From here, you're going to scoop out the belly and lift the hips up into a down dog, reaching the heels towards the floor, feeling the backs of the legs lengthen. You're going to lift the heels higher now. Feel the hips lift, roll through the spine, coming back to your plank. And we're going to hold here again. Press the heels toward the wall behind you, and we're breathing. About 5 more seconds here in this hold. Good, and then we're gonna scoop out the belly, lifting up to a down dog, bringing the insides of the elbows forward, closing the rib cage. Good, and come back forward to a plank. We're gonna do this 2 more times. Feeling like you're pressing the ground away from you with your hands, creating space between the shoulder blades. Good, scoop out the belly, coming up to our down dog, letting the head and neck relax, enjoying the stretch here, nice long spine. Good, go ahead and ripple back through to your plank. We have 1 more. Good, core stays nice and strong. Make sure we're maintaining our form here. We don't want to let the hips drop. We don't want the butts to lift up into the air. About 4 more seconds here. Good, scoop out the belly, final down dog. And go ahead and walk your hands to your feet, hanging over the legs for a moment, and then we'll roll on up to the top. All right, last one, we're gonna grab our band, and you're gonna bring it around your wrists. Coming to your wall, you're gonna lower down into a wall sit. You wanna make sure that we have a 90-degree angle at the knees with your heels right below the knees. You're gonna reach your arms right out in front of you, pulling the band apart. We're gonna lift the arms up overhead and back down to the center. Lift up and down. So we'll keep going like that with the arms. Make sure that your spine is flat against the wall. There's no spaces between your spine and the wall. We're pressing belly button to spine, rib cage is closed, and we're breathing. Good, try to stay in it, we're almost there. Good, we're gonna do 5 more overhead presses. Keep pulling that band apart, feeling the shoulders begin to warm up. Good, final 2. And 1. Good, great work, and now you are ready for your workout.